Minister Kapil Kaul and try to repair a trade relationship that, well, has certainly become increasingly strained in recent years. It is a relationship that was worth $88 billion last year, but has the potential certainly to be, well, much bigger. US companies want greater access to the world's second biggest population, and India wants the restoration of the favourable trade terms that it used to enjoy. And there are, of course, the tariffs. Those tariffs are imposed by both sides during Donald Trump's presidency. Let's get more on this. Kapil Kaul is president of the Indo-American Chamber of Commerce and joins us from Calcutta. Kapil, a real pleasure having you with us. Let's start with this. I mean, do you think we'll see any rescinding of the tariffs on either side, given both are, a major irritant, again, on both sides, and that would be certainly welcome news, I would imagine, for your members?
Well, honestly, good evening. I agree that it will be welcome news, and I personally feel that we can hope for good news, given the fact that the trade czar, Katherine Tai, has come with a lot of support from the lawmakers, and I guess the way it's going, there's going to be a conciliatory approach. Yes.
Do you think India would be willing to, allow more, and it's a big issue, isn't it, allow more access to the Indian market for the big American companies, whether it be in retail or technology? Is there an appetite for that?
Well, I think the US companies already have invested $28 billion in Reliance in 2020-21. Apple's invested $1 billion in India. Amazon has invested $1.5 billion in retail. So I guess the ball's already rolling there. Of course, there are issues about tariffs, etc. But I think we shouldn't miss the wood for the trees.
No, indeed. How about this one then? How do you think the US and India can, strengthen their economic battle against China by working together? I mean, is there a unified approach to that, do you think?
Honestly, I think this question of China is different in my mind, in the sense post-pandemic, in defense of nature, man has to be defended against himself, since man is his own greatest enemy. And I think we need to collaborate universally to address issues post-pandemic. So essentially, I don't see China in that sense. I would say rather that US and India collaborating together will yield its own positive benefits in this region. Yeah.
In about 40 seconds, do you think India is going to get back its favorable trading terms? Do you think the US will give it back?
Going by initial information that I can see and statements that have been given by the lawmakers, where just reading out, saying that if progress can be made at TPF to address the market access issues that led to India's termination as the GSP beneficiary, we strongly encourage you to create a framework for a deal that will be implemented soon after Congress reauthorizes the GSP program, the lawmakers said in a joint letter to Katherine Tai. And it's a fact that she has received unanimous support by the Senate in her becoming a member of the Biden team. So I think we're going to have a deal. However, we are two democracies, so there's much that can go between the two of us. Yeah.
Well, let's watch this space then. Kapil Kaul, a real pleasure having you with us. Thank you very much. Good luck with everything.
Thank you. Pleasure to have you.
You're welcome. Let me leave you with a few other stories making headline news. How about this one?